closest in my circle? Who the one who be the snakes? Who gon' fold up under pressure? Who gon' understand the stakes? Who gon' wait to get their food to try to take from off my plate? Who the love? Who gon' understand I'm hurt? Who gon' love me unconditionally and try and make it work? Who gon' party once I'm gone and shed a tear once I'm in dirt? I ain't asking for too much, I'm trying to understand my worth.
Welcome to the next episode of Give Me My Crown podcast.
Give Me My Crown podcast.
We back at y'all with another episode. This episode is a little different. It's going to be probably pretty short, but it's going to be, something that's been going around the internet lately. One gorilla versus 100 men. Obviously, it's all over the internet, all over social media. Everybody throwing in their opinions. Can the 100 men be the gorilla? Can the gorilla be the 100 men? So we decided we'll weigh in on it with our 2 cents, just to jump in on the trend and kind of give y'all our 2 cents of what we think. So what do you think? Do you think 100 men can beat a gorilla?
No. A silverback gorilla's got to be specific. Silverback gorilla. And my reasoning for this is every scenario, the strongest strength of a gorilla is they are problem solvers. So everybody thinks a gorilla is going to go all gorilla and burn itself out, right? I don't think so. I think the gorilla is going to launch a quick attack, kill a few people, and they're going to pile them bodies up in front of them. Almost like, you see what happened to them? Keep coming. They're not going to be dumb enough to just try to run everywhere, kill everything, kill everybody, and burn themselves out. Because they're gonna assess the situation. We got to think about things like habitat. Where they're going to be at? If it's in the jungle, yeah, we man the screw. If it's in a cage, close quarters, we got a better chance. But it's variables that we don't think about, we don't know in this whole equation. Like, you got to set the whole scenario up. Because I really think we don't think about how smart gorillas are. Gorillas ain't dumb. They smart. So, yeah. That's just my quick. Go ahead and jump in, give me a whole scenario, and I'm going to rebuttal how it's not going to work.
So I think I think 100 men could take a gorilla, simply because. First of all, before I say that, let me say this: you have to be able to. It ain't just a random 100 men, because newer generation a little different. So I'm talking about like 100. Like, let me pick 100 men to go in there, and when I pick my 100 men, like, yeah, it's definitely gonna be some casualties. You're probably gonna lose at least half, but I think in the end, I think it can be done. The reason I say that, when I say give me 100 men, I'm going across the board. So I want some guys that are real big, like Vince Wilfork. I'm talking about 6'7", 6'8", 350 plus pounds. Give me a couple of them, and when I say a couple, probably 20-ish. After that, give me some people that are fast. Give me some people that are quick on their feet. Give me some smart people, but are also kind of fitness minded. And then give me some people who just have common sense. The reason I say that, because you add all those people together, I think man is smart enough to come up with an equation or a scenario where they can take out the gorilla. Like I said, you're going to lose at least half. At least 50 is going to be dead, if not more. But in the end, I think we can take them out. But like I said, it has to be, give me the choice of the 100 people I picked. Don't just say, hey, here go your 100 people.
And that's my point, right? We are fixing the situation to win, right? So we want to put the gorilla at disadvantage.
Correct. But
We
Correct.
build an ideal situation that only humans can win.
No, I'm just saying. Let me
So,
pick my 100 people.
so the moment somebody get their face bit off, or you see a limb come off somebody, we're not accounting for fear that humans have. The gorilla ain't got no fear.
I mean, take fear out of it though. You. That's
Fear.
why.
Oh my God.
That's why you gotta go.
That's why I can't do this because everybody want to remove all the variables. Like fear is a real variable in all of this.
I mean, it's not removing variables. It's just give me people who give me somebody who's ready to. When I pick my 100 people, I want 100 people that's ready to go to war.
Now you want 100 people that's ready to die,
I mean, half of them gonna die. All 100 ain't gonna die.
but you're missing my point though. In a real situation, most people gonna say, "I ain't sacrificing my life for other people."
That depends on the people.
And most, I don't know these 100 people we going out there. Ain't no prize on the line. It's just we killed the gorilla.
Yeah, but we talking about can it be done? We add too many variables.
That's what everybody else doing. Like,
But the question is, can it be done? Is it possible?
can 100 men kill a gorilla?
Is it possible?
Now we want 100 Mike Tysons. We want 20 Vince Wilforks. Like, nah, we talking about 100 men,
Yeah.
not hand-picked men.
See?
That's what they say.
That changes the scenario.
No. Did anybody ever say 100 hand-picked men?
It said 100 men.
100 men, not hand-picked. You
But it doesn't specify.
You hand-picking. You
It doesn't
specify.
specify.
Okay, so the same way, I'm going King Kong. 100 men can't kill King Kong, can they?
Is King Kong real?
Give me the biggest gorilla out there.
Okay.
We can go toe for toe. Give me the smartest gorilla out there. Like, what are we doing? Like,
I mean, but you gotta think about it. So gorilla is gonna eventually lose stamina, or stamina is gonna start to decline. That's why I say you gotta have the big guys. You gotta have the people that's quick on their feet. You gotta have the fast people. I forgot what else I said. You gotta have thinkers. You gotta have people with common sense. Reason you gotta have all that stuff because obviously you need somebody out there with common sense because if you just go at the gorilla without a plan in place, of course it's game over because gorilla 10 times four to 10 times
10 times stronger.
Stronger.
Yep.
Bite force of what 1,300 psi or whatever it's called.
Just the grab force is 1,800 psi. So
Yeah.
he got 4 limbs that can grab 4 people with 1,800 psi.
So like I said, you definitely gonna lose a lot. I ain't gonna say something. You're gonna lose a lot, but I think if you give me 100, if you let me hand pick 100 people, yes, it can be done. If you don't let me hand pick my 100 people, then it changes a little bit because, like I said, you got different generations, and different generations are different. So let me pick my 100 people.
All right. What if the gorilla don't chase and don't exert all this energy like people thinking? And for one, we know scientists can be wrong. This whole burnout thing, what if his burnout is at 5 minutes, not 1 minute? I'm just saying hypothetically, like it's longer than what we expect. Everybody in the scenario screwed.
It could be.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
What if it's 30 seconds?
Then the 100 men gonna win. Like it is what it is. But that gorilla, what if he say, I'm just stand in one spot and make them come to me. I'm gonna pick them off as they come. Because think about it, man, if he jump in the air, he got 4 limbs, grab people's head, just crush your head.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Now, would the scenario ever happen? I highly doubt it. But so funny story. I typed it in on Google. I just Googled it because obviously the question or once you pick your 100 men, can you defeat a gorilla? You got to know how to kill the gorilla.
Yep.
I typed it in on Google how to kill a gorilla. First thing that came up is we do not condone. It says something like we do not condone the killing of these species and all that. So I'm asking a question for for the question, but I thought that was funny when I typed it in.
I'm just telling you, man, it's gonna be an interesting battle. I go with the gorilla. Think about it, man. So ancient times, Roman times. Well, I say ancient times, they did this for sport,
Yeah,
and they always rigged the battle for humans to win
but
because they knew they can defeat the gorilla.
what
And
what
they had like swords, shields, all that stuff. And they still had to rig it so they could win.
but when you say rigging it, because like I said, it's a difference between letting me pick 100 people and then giving me 100 people. Because that's just like going to war. Like if I'm ready to go to war, let me pick 100 people I'm going to war with. Don't just send me to war with 100 people because those two scenarios play out completely different.
What did the U.S. government do?
What do you mean?
I mean, you pick your whole squad
For what?
if you go into war.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Like, I ain't talking about the Marines. No, I'm talking about the Army. In the Army, everybody just say, "Oh, I'm picking him, him, and him to be with me," or does it go like, "Hey, y'all all being led by this one person"? How I go? Let me know how I go.
So I guess it depends on what you talk. Because obviously, I guess the military would be a little bit different because you obviously signing up for boot camp. Once you sign up for boot camp, you're getting trained in boot camp. After boot camp, you're then training some more, and then you're ready to go to war. So before
You trust everybody after all that training?
you have to, or you have to.
I didn't say you have
get
to.
to a point.
I said, do you trust everybody?
Everybody I trained with, yes, I trusted them. I trusted them with my life.
To go, no. You say everybody you train with. I'm talking about it's gonna be people you go to war with that you didn't personally train with.
I never been in the Army. I was in the Marines.
But I've heard stories. Just know I've heard stories.
I trust everybody I trained with.
You Marine is different.
But I think it's an interesting scenario. I think it's like I said, I think it's more comical than anything. I think it's more comical to hear everybody's input saying because I think it's kind of split. You got half people saying no, half people saying yes. It kind of varies. A lot of people I saw did kind of said the same thing I said. Like if you let me pick my 100 million, yes, I think it can be done. If you don't let me pick my 100 million, then obviously that changes severely.
Because y'all changing the challenge, man. It said 100 men. So that means 100 men, not 100 hand-picked men.
But when you look at 100 men today, the spectrum is very wide.
That's true.
You got everything from a.
I don't know where you're going with this.
Huh?
I don't know where you're going with this. Like,
no, I'm saying you got everything from a guy that's 5'9", 130 pounds, to a guy that's 6'7", 300 pounds straight muscle. So you got everyone in between. If you got all the guys,
Sure.
if you give me 100 guys that's 150 pounds, like that's gonna be hard.
So let me ask you this question: are you and your 100 people?
That won't in the scenario.
I'm asking you a question though.
What you asking? Would I go fight a gorilla willingly?
No, I'm saying, are you in your 100 people that you're gonna pick?
Am I in my 100 people?
Yes.
I'm gonna say no because I wouldn't fight a gorilla in the first place. So I'm gonna say no.
Exactly. Fear is gonna creep up on somebody and it's gonna mess up the whole plan. The moment somebody see a face get ripped off or a skull get crushed, or
So you gotta go in. You gotta go in with the mindset that half is gonna die.
What half? How you know what half gonna die?
I mean, you don't know. But you going with the mindset like, yo, I got a 50-50 chance of living.
If I don't do it, I got 100% chance of living though.
I mean, that's subjective.
Of being killed by a gorilla?
Yeah,
a 99.9% chance you will not die by a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? So
but yeah. I think it's an interesting scenario. Like I said, I don't think it's something that'll ever happen. I just think it's fun. I think it's comical. I think it's funny that people was throwing it out. So we had to jump on and kind of throw our 2 cents in there.
I agree.
And any other anything else you can think about this specific topic?
Nah, man. The gorilla wins all day long.
I ain't gonna say all day, but I say the 100 million win if you let me pick them. So that's our 2 cents. as we say before we get off of every podcast, this is more than a podcast. We handing out crowns.
Hand them out.
Who the lover, who the hate? Who the realest in my circle? Who the one who be the snakes? Who gon' fold up under pressure? Who gon' understand the stakes? Who gon' wait to get they food to try to take from off my plate? Who the love? Who gon' understand I'm hurt? Who gon' love me unconditionally and try and make it work? Who gon' party once I'm gone and shed a tear once I'm in dirt? I ain't asking for too much, I'm trying to understand my worth.